Hello everybody, Timmick here, and today we'll be reviewing the Marvel Legends Green Goblin from Spider-Man No Way Home. Here's the figure inside the packaging, right there. And now let's open the figure up. Here is the figure outside the packaging, and I'll first go over the sculpting. The sculpting here looks pretty impressive. There's a lot of details they imply to the figure that I really appreciate. And all in all, yeah, I'm really surprised and shocked at how much Marvel Legends put a lot of detail into the sculpt and painting. Onto the articulation, his head can move side to side, a little bit up, but very much down. Due to this strap right here, his torso can only move a little down, can only move up, can definitely move a bit side to side. Again, very limited because of the strap here. Arms can go side to up and down. The bending right here and the elbows are pretty standard for Marvel Legends. Thigh swivel right here. Knee articulation still standard. Little stiff on the joints, and then there's the foot with the clanking. So the articulation is pretty standard, not gonna lie, but again, this is Marvel Legends. Didn't really expect too much, but I'm just satisfied that there is some articulation on this figure. The accessories, we have his glider, and I have to say, even though the glider isn't fully painted, I am surprised that they sculpted a lot of detail into this glider. Looks really impressive, and you can just open it up. You can see that they add a little bit of paint detail right there in the back. Same thing in these little engines right here, and on the front where these booster rockets, that's what I want to call them, are where they are right now. And I have to say, there's some plots right there so you can put the figure in and all that, but I have to say, this is a very impressive glider. I'm really impressed by this. The accessories piece is that there's these little feet piece, this foot pieces that you put on the glider, so you can adapt his foot in there, so it looks like he's floating on the glider. I feel like these are great, but I feel like these should have come installed in the glider already, then separately. But maybe because the package didn't have any room to put this much bulk in the glider, so maybe that's why they come a bit separately than not already attached to the glider. Another accessory piece is the pumpkin bomb he comes with. Nothing really much to say, it's just a standard Green Goblin pumpkin bomb, orange with a bit of a green dot in the middle, very standard. It's alright. But what I've liked is this Green Goblin helmet. Look how movie accurate this is. I like how they have a green metallic paint. You see the eyes are painted gold as well. The teeth painted silver. I'm really impressed with this head. This is probably one of my favorite accessories from any type of Marvel Legends, to be honest with. Looks very movie accurate. I'm just very impressed. I don't know what to say. And here's another thing about this. A very interesting thing I was surprised to come with. If you take off the head, and if you pop the head out of the hoodie becomes a separate piece. And these goggles he comes with, well, guess what? They are removable. It takes a little time, but if you remove it, you will have a standard Green Goblin, Norman Osborn, without all the accessories. You just plug that back in there. There you go. One issue though is that when you take off the Norman head and put in the Green Goblin mask in, you will still see that it's bare neck, and it doesn't look really good. From the front, it looks pretty nice because the mask is a little long and it pretty much covers it up on the front. But on the sides and on the back, you will see that there's that, bare neck issue. That's a bit of a complaint of mine because it looks weird, it looks incomplete and all that. But yeah, it's just another complaint I have. I still like the mask though. So yeah. So at the end of the day, what do I think about this figure? Well, it does come with a few issues, like the stand here is impossible. I really had to push the glider into the stand so it can actually stand still. There is some articulation issues, like mine came a bit loose in the knees and all that stuff, and even in the thigh. And this side piece right here, the neck is bare, when you put the Goblin mask on. It looks great when you put the normal Norman Osborn head in, but it looks really bad if you put the Green Goblin mask in. But at the end of the day, though, I kind of like this figure a lot. It comes with a lot of accessories, the necessary accessories. The glider and the figure itself look pretty good. And all in all, I still like this figure, even with all of its flaws. I really recommend getting this figure if you really like Spider-Man, and if you really want a Green Goblin display, then I highly recommend getting this figure. Anyways, that's all for this video, and I'll see you in the next one, whenever that will be.